And this is where Micah Parsons compares to a Terry McLaurin. Micah Parsons has been somebody that is a benefit and an additive to the Dallas Cowboys locker room and to the Dallas Cowboys culture. He wanted to sign earlier, was willing to take less earlier. And Jerry Jones and those guys didn't want to entertain it. They wanted to make him wait. And so what we have to remember and understand, this isn't a dude that's just holding out because contract negotiations haven't gone well over the last couple of months. This is a guy that's been waiting over a year now to do a deal, was willing to do it less, was kept waiting. And then when he talked to Jerry Jones and things were going well.
Let me just stop it there, because that's the key defining moment in this whole situation. When you have a discussion with Jerry Jones and things go downhill and you're not getting your agent involved and you're not relying on that process of letting a professional do the negotiatings for you, and then you deal with someone who likes to be involved and who likes to have their hands in the players' deals and likes to be able to manipulate situations the way that they want to, this is the problem. This is the issue. And so Stephen A is kind of right here, because Jerry Jones being so heavily involved, and we've talked about this season after season about whether or not it was time for Jerry Jones to move on and let someone else run the team. Well, this Micah Parsons situation may be that key point and key timeline or key piece of that timeline that leads to Jerry Jones potentially departing. But let's keep it going.
It nosedived once his agent got involved. You, Jerry Jones, you a businessman. What the hell are you doing talking to a player to the point where when he gets his agent involved, suddenly you ain't happy? It's not the player's job to negotiate his deal. It's the agent's job. But now you want to put him.
Well, Jerry would want the player to negotiate because he knows that the players don't know all the rules, laws, and everything that goes into these contracts like how an agent would. So this is, once again, Jerry Jones trying to get the upper hand in this kind of situation by negotiating with the player, setting whatever kind of deal or standard up before it even gets to the agent. So, yeah, obviously there was some kind of talks or discussion with Micah Parsons and Jerry Jones. And then when the agent got involved, Jerry got upset because there were some alterations in the deal, because I'm assuming that when Micah went back, he's like, hey, listen, this is what I told Jerry, and this is what, we negotiated for. And his agent's probably like, hell no, that's not going to work. You're going to get screwed over. So in some way or form, this situation this conversation between Micah and Jerry Jones may have turned sour because of whatever was said. Now, we don't know exactly what was said, but you can kind of read between the lines in this situation to see it didn't work out when it got to the agent. And it got to the agent and it didn't look right, obviously. But let's keep it going.
Behind the eight ball and take advantage of him by making sure that you get to do business with somebody ain't qualified to negotiate against you. That's his agent's job. It's slick stuff like that we have to speak out against, because normally they're telling the player, look, man, leave that to your agent. We ain't going to talk business with you directly. But now you want to do that, and you want to punish him for getting a person that he's hired to actually do the business that he's qualified to do. It's ridiculous, and we need to make sure we say so.
Nasty work, y'all. Absolutely nasty work. And it's really unfortunate because this situation highlights the manipulative behavior of Jerry Jones, the abuse of being an owner of a team and going in there and trying to negotiate with the player directly who has an agent. You would think that the bells would go off to say, hey, let's not do this. Let's wait till we get your agent here and let's have a discussion. But also, I think it's kind of weird for Micah to put himself in that kind of situation too, to say, hey, I'm going to go in and negotiate with Jerry Jones, even though I have an agent. It's kind of crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe. See you in the next one.